Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. G.G. Jackson is out there with Zach Edey. Then there's Ty Jerome. Then it's Jalen Wells. And it's Johnson into the 2. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Guys?
Hey, thanks for that. No, we sure wouldn't. This guy is all in for sure. Here's Johnson after the made shot from Junior. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Back to Wells. 5 to shoot. Floats one, and that one is good from Jerome.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Basket good.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Jerome. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Drains the three-pointer.
Well, when I watch Castle play, continuing to grow that jump shot is crucial to his development.
Now here's Wells. Pass to Jackson. Fires for 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Jerome after the made shot from Junior. Here's Edey. Memphis moving that ball around. Jerome, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Inside, Wells with the steal. Pass to Edey. And here is Wells. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shoot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of... And San Antonio has possession. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
As a coach, that would drive me nuts. Wembanyama is the first guy you need to get a body on.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Oberto, and it's Walsh in at the power forward. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Junior in the last matchup against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And it's Coward missing. San Antonio leading by 8. Junior. And Junior throws it down hard.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He lobs it up. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Carter with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And that one's good, Junior.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to Oberto. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Oberto's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Junior. Grizzlies with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one. Buries the long-range jumper.
Timeout.
Now just a 5-point San Antonio lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's San Antonio leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey folks, welcome to the Halftime Show. A lead right now in this one for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Memphis, they're facing a team with...
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 5. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand. They've got Junior. Bryant is out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Harper in at the point. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking for contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Jackson looking it over. That's tipped. And the dunk by Jackson.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And that one's good, Junior.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Here's Edey. Oh! The rejection by Wembanyama. Jackson passes to Jerome. No good on the 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Junior. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Johnson dishes to Wells. Pass to Jerome. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Jackson. 3-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Jackson from long range. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And it's Junior missing. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Wells. And he banks in the layup. Wells has got 5 now.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Here's Junior, and he makes the 8-footer. And the Spurs lead by 9.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Jerome, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And the dunk by Bryant.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Brian Keeve wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really...
Spurs leading by 16. So on the 4 for Memphis. We've got Carter. Jalen Wells is out there with Roberto. And it's Coward in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here's Junior. Wembanyama passes to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And finish off by Bryant.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Coward. Rell is wide open. The 3-pointer is right on target.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get by.
Junior kicks to Vassell. Here's Hawkins. Here's Junior. 6 to shoot. Hawkins passes to Junior. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Junior's got 16 here in the second half. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Memphis. 19-point game. Bucket is good.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
San Antonio's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and hit 5 of them.
Does he even have to jump? Do we have a vertical on Vic?
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Castle's checked in for Vassell. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Pass to Wells. Jackson with it. Now defended by Junior. Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Junior from deep three-point territory. Can't connect from long distance. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Now Jackson. Oh, softly lays it in.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here's Jerome. Johnson outside. Outside Jackson shoots the three. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. San Antonio leading by 16. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Now Castle. Now Hawkins. Wembanyama. Ah, it's good.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Jackson.
Stay there.
Puts up the three, and down goes the three.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for San Antonio.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Junior.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Just 3 to shoot. Holy cow! What a bailout!
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Johnson. San Antonio with the ball. There's the drive.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Get the perimeter.
For 3. The shot misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. They lead by 14.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Carter fires, and it misses. driving the lane. Oh, the dunk. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. So long, everyone.
Hey, how you feel about that pregame speech from Coach?
Ray was seriously feeling that spirit.
Yeah, I never seen him so lit before a game.
I don't think I've ever seen him talk that much. You can tell he really wants the cup. What's up?
Maybe we should interview him. Before the next Cup game, I feel like there's, I don't know, something interesting there, and I want to share that with my followers.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Hopefully he allows us to do it. You know how shy Coach could be.
You're forgetting I got a documentary background. I'll get him talking.
Hey, that's why I hired you.
Oh, man. There's a thumbnail right there.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.